Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. My name is Fatima, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a few ways that you can incorporate God into every aspect of your life. So I actually got a reader question via Snapchat not too long ago, and I believe her name is Tisha, and she says, hey, I know that we need to include the Lord in every aspect of our lives. To hear it is one thing, but to live it, ? How can I involve the Lord in my life outside of my prayer life? The movies, parties, school, a friend's house, etc. Love your channel, by the way. So thank you so much for the question, and thank you so much for watching my channel and supporting. So this is something that I actually struggle with as well. Like, by no means do I want you guys to think that I have all the answers. I have some of the answers when it comes to faith, and I just decided to share them with you guys. But a way that I like to incorporate God into every aspect of my life outside of, prayer and Bible study, things like that, I like to ask the question, am I glorifying God throughout the day? So that can be how I'm interacting with my coworkers, that can be the music that I'm listening to, the way I'm dressing, that can even be the food that I'm eating, honestly. I ask myself the question often, am I glorifying God with my body throughout the day? Would God be able to look down at you and be proud and satisfied with what you are choosing to listen to, watch, and who you're hanging out with, what you're drinking, what you're consuming in your mind and also in your body? If the answer is no, then you know that you need to make some changes in your life. And of course, you guys know that I talk about this all the time. Just because you decide to be a Christian does not automatically mean that suddenly you're perfect and you do everything right. That's not the case at all. That hopefully just means that now you have a conviction about certain things. So things that you used to do in the past, whether it was drinking or listening to secular music or going out to parties and twerking and dancing all over guys, those things that you've done in the past, you'll start to feel convicted about. And that is how the process of sanctification comes about. It comes about from that conviction. You want to do the things that you're used to doing. You try to do them and suddenly you feel uncomfortable. You feel uneasy about it. And that is just the Holy Spirit working within you, getting you to change, getting you to look at the situation differently so that you can start to honor God with your body and with your choices. So in addition to prayer, there's a bunch of different ways that you can include God in your life, but I would just suggest that you start by asking the question, am I glorifying God? And that's a good way to tell if you're including him. Some practical things that I like to do in addition to prayer is Bible study. This is so huge. Like, yes, church is great. Yes, the SoulBeautyChats that we do on here are awesome, but I still feel like doing your own personal Bible study, there's nothing like it. And my Bible study is just not Bible study. I like to include praise, I like to include prayer, and I like to do a Bible study. So it's kind of like all wrapped into one for me. I don't like to just separate them and just pray or just do worship, but that's what works for me. So find a way that works for you. But personally, I like to be very intentional about my time with God. I like to do it in the mornings most of the time, and I like to set aside a certain amount of time, like whether it's waking up early or skipping the gym, so that I can dedicate like that hour to just really spending time in God's presence. So I hope that answered your question, and anyone else that may have been wondering the same thing. And if you have any suggestions for Tisha or anything that you like to do to include God into every aspect of your life, please comment down below. Let me know, let her know. I can't wait to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you thumbs up and share it with a friend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.